Alright, welcome to fucking a tier list of every Dark Souls boss from Dark Souls 1, 2, 3. No, this does not include. Obviously, it's just Dark Souls. Obviously, meaning no Demon Souls, no Elden Ring, no Bloodborne, no Sekiro. These are going to be ranked off of my personal opinion, how I like them, how much I struggled with them, and also probably compared to how much I struggle with them now. So let's go through. Uh, Points will be taken off if I think they're too easy. Points will be given if I think they're, or will be taken if I think they're way too fucking hard, which I doubt will be a lot of them. And honestly, I'm also gonna go off of design. So, and no, these are not in perfect order. I don't know why. Actually, this one, I was about to say this one is. No, it's not. Because if it was in order, this one would be fucking. Uh, where is he? Actually, is he on here? This would be the first boss. Anyway, let's go. So, Iron Golem. He's average. He doesn't have like a special cutscene. Actually, I'll put him in okay because he's required to get to my favorite area of the game. And I think also probably a lot of other. Actually, yeah, it is my favorite area. Anorland is my favorite area, and always will be my favorite area. What the fuck is this ad for? The fuck? So, yeah, basically, that's just kind of my reasoning on him. Gwyn is awesome, but I wouldn't say. I mean, no, I'll put him in legendary because I mean, iconic ass song from probably one of my favorite Dark Souls games. It's very close between Dark Souls 1 and 3. I think Gwen is just a pretty like memorable boss. Sif is one of those is an okay boss. It's pretty average. Has a nice story, I guess. It's just pretty. It's average. Nito is an okay boss. I don't really Nito doesn't really have anything special other than he's one of the lords that you need to kill. Not really my favorite. Gaping Dragon I think is a good boss because cool ass design, has a good intro cutscene. Actually, I'll move you up to okay because you do have an intro cutscene too. Four Kings I think is pretty average. Actually, I'll make you don't have an intro cutscene, so you can fuck off. Actually, your intros you go up to good because you've got an intro cutscene. Intro cutscenes mean a lot to me. I don't know why. Four Kings, I don't think really have many. I don't think they have an intro cutscene. I don't think so. Mainly, Four Kings are average for me because it seems like almost every time I play on my own time, I just so happen to do I'm like a level or so below, so I don't do enough damage and I end up having to fight the Five Kings instead. Some bullshit. Demon Fire Sage. It's average. It's a reskin. It's not that good. Gwendolyn, I think Dark Sun Gwendolyn's a pretty good boss. I like Gwendolyn. Sure, it's not my favorite boss. It's pretty good. Priscilla, you're all right, I guess. You do give the hat. You did give. Oh my god. You do give the life hunt scythe in DS1. Your fight's a little finicky because of the invisibility. Not that bad though. I do like the fight. I do like the rewards you get. Yeah, Quaylai goes in awesome. I don't know why. I usually hate spiders, but I just really like Quaylags. I like Blighttown. For the most part, I like Lost Izalith and Demon Runes. Got a cool design, and no, I'm not talking about her tits. And also, she's a fire boss. That's bonus points. In my opinion, I love fire bosses for whatever fucking reason. I think they're pretty cool. Taurus Demon is a good boss. Very good starter, like, in the open world starter boss. Teaches you how to fight Taurus Demon, or how to fight in more, like, cramped arenas. It's a good tutorial for dodging. Centipede Demon is okay. I know he has an intro cutscene, and I said that that means a lot to me, and that Taurus Demon doesn't have a cutscene, and I said that means a lot to me. My tier list. Centipede Demon is just kind of like, it's alright, I guess. There's not really much else to that. Ceaseless Discharge can go in average. As you can see, I like Lost Izalith. I don't really like the bosses, though. Not because they're hard. I just think that they're sort of just... Actually, fuck you. You can go in average. You can... No. No, you go in okay. You go in average. Ceaseless Discharge is just very, like, It's a boss there to make the area easier, but it's not required. Capra Demon can go in okay because cool design. I like the weapons. The Demon Great Machetes are pretty cool, in my opinion at least. Except it's kind of annoying, but once you get the tactic down, it's not that bad. What the fuck? I'm distracted by this. Black Dragon Calamite. I think Black Dragon Calamite's a good boss. It is a boss that gives you a reward if you want to, for some fucking reason, make the game twice as hard, because I'm pretty sure the Calamity Ring makes you take double damage. Not that bad. I mean, if you want to be like a hardcore Dark Souls player, it's pretty cool, I guess. I do really like dragons. Plus, you have to talk to Goff, and talking to Goff is always just a pleasure to me. Bell Gargoyles, they're all right, I guess. They're super easy. They have an intro cutscene though, pretty cool. I like them sometimes, and plus the weapons that you can get from them are pretty good. Bed of Chaos, awful. I don't have a reason for this other than this boss just pisses me off. Just immensely makes me want to cry. Cry, scream, throw up. All I feel. Asylum Demon is an average boss. It's average in the fact that it's a pretty average starter boss. You could take out like over a quarter to half of its health, anywhere from a quarter to half of its health with the drop attack. Or you can just choose Black Fire Bombs as your starting gift and go from there. It's pretty easy, but it is a very average starter boss. Stray Demon. Stray Demon I'm going to put in good. Stray Demon is going to go above the Demon Fire Sage, and is also going to go above the Asylum. Actually, Asylum Demon... No, these two are average. Stray Demon is territory where it's new enough and harder enough to make Asylum Demon interesting, but because of the fact that Demon Fire Sage is like the same as Stray Demon, yet in my opinion easier and just a fucking fiery reskin, makes this the best out of the three demons, I guess, not counting Taurus and Capra. Seath the Scaleless is a good boss. I like the design of Seath the Scaleless. If I remember correct, you get the Moonlight Greatsword. Actually, let me look that up so I can actually like make sure I get that right, because I don't want to get that wrong. I don't remember. I don't want to get that wrong. I think you get the Moonlight Greatsword from him. Hold on, I'm looking at my phone quick. Hold on. Yeah! So you get the Moonlight Greatsword from him. That kicks him up to good for me. I love the Moonlight Greatsword. It's pretty good. Sanctuary Guardian is an okay boss. Actually, it's average. It's a very average DLC entry boss. It's Pinwheel is average. It's very average. It's easy, but also cool. I like the random, like, hey, you can randomly get one of these masks. I do kind of like that. Moonlight Butterfly, I think, is a good boss. You get the Crystal Ring Shield, which is fucking way cooler than it needs to be, in my opinion. The area you have to go to is pretty cool. I do like the look of it. Overall, it's pretty gimmicky, but I do like it. I like the design of it. Yeah, Knight Artorias is a fucking amazing. Actually, fuck it. Knight Artorias, in my opinion, is pretty legendary. He's literally, I'm pretty sure the DLC is called Artorias of the Abyss. He is the main fucking boss of the. I'm pretty sure he's like the main. I don't know. Is that what it's called? I think it's called Artorias of the Abyss. Yeah, or it's called Artorias of the Abyss. He's got my favorite design in all of the out of all of the fucking out of all of the DLC bosses. He's kind of just badass. I think the story from what I remember is pretty good. He's up there. Manus, awesome boss. I like the design of Manus. Manus is just I like Manus. I'm trying to think of better ways to talk about it. I really like Manus. Um, the attacks he uses are cool. I'm pretty sure if the area you go through to get to him is pretty fucking cool. The fact that you get a little sneak peek when you enter the DLC is awesome. I like him. And then Ornstein ONS, obviously gonna go in legendary. ONS is one of the in my opinion, is one of the top. When you think Dark Souls, the first Dark Souls, you usually, I feel, you would either think Manus, Gwyn, Artorias, or ONS, or Quelaag. ONS is obviously, to me, one of the first things to me, when I think of Dark Souls 1, I think of ONS and Artorias as the first bosses that come to mind. Those are what come to mind to me. Vendrick, average. Well, yeah, no, he's average. I was gonna put him in okay, but he's average due to the fact that you have to I think collect the giant souls in order to make him less defensive. It's kind of fucking annoying. Velstadt is a good boss. I don't know, you're an okay boss. You don't really have a lot to me. He re-shows up during one of the bosses later in the game. He's alright. Twin Dragon Riders are average. I mean, it's the Dragon Riders, the Dragon Rider, but it's two of them. Throne Watcher and Defender. I like these two. I just think they're pretty cool. I don't know why. I just think they are. They have a quick kill tactic for, I think, Watcher. I don't know. I think it's just cool, and it's also probably one of my favorite bosses because you have to. It's when you can fight three bosses, I think, back to back. The Rotten, okay, boss. I'm gonna go a little quicker. Dark Souls 2 is got a lot of bosses. I think has the most bosses out of any of the three games. But the Rotten's pretty cool. I like the Rotten. It's not super special. I think you have to kill him from one of the Lord Souls. It's cool. The Last Giant is, an average boss. The average giant boss. I mean, really, if you think about it, I mean, he has a better version. And there's not much to say about him. He's a pretty good, beginning boss. Well, usually you'd fight him in the start. There's other bosses you'd fight. But he's a pretty good boss to that first area. Duke's Dear Freyha, on the other hand. I usually don't like spider bosses, and this is one of the ones I don't like as much. Duke's Dear Freyha, actually, I'll put you in okay. Duke's Dear Freyha is very to me. I don't mind Duke's Dear Freya, but it's not my favorite boss in all of the games. I definitely feel like it could have been a better boss, but at the same time, I'm not gonna shit on it. It's a decent boss. It's a decent enough boss, and it's one of the Lord Soul bosses. I don't even remember if they're called lords or bosses. You have to kill Dukes here, Freyha. Smelter Demon. I really like the design of the Smelter Demon. I'm going to put it in okay, though. And I'm just going to get the other one out of the way, if it's even on here. I don't even know if it's on here. Hold on. I'm looking for it. It might not even be on here. Oh, damn, I don't think it's on here, actually. Yeah. It's not on here. Never mind. Smelter Demon can go in good, then. I like the design. I was going to say, I do like the look of the blue Smelter Demon more. But, well, it's not on here. So, we'll kick Smelter Demon up to good. But I do still like the blue one more. Even though it's just a reskin. I don't know. I just like it more. I think its defenses are different, too. Skeleton Lords. Average. It's your average gank fight. You just kind of you kill the big guys, you kill the small guys until the health bar go gone. Cool. Sirlon, I'll put in awesome. Sirlon is he pisses me the fuck off. Don't get me wrong, he pisses me off. First time I played Dark Souls 2 made me actually cry at one point, I think, after I got off streaming it. But I do like him. I think there's an Easter egg where if you beat him without getting hit, he seppukus and stabs himself in the chest. I think that's the term. I do like that. He's got a good design. He's fairly difficult, which gives him some points, though. I like Sirlon. Oh, Sin the Slumbering Dragon. Fuck. Yeah, you're okay. I do like it because it's a dragon fight. I like dragon fights. And at the same time, it's so fucking tanky that I just died constantly. Scorpioness Najka is a good boss. I feel like it's the worst version of Quelaag, but it's, a scorpion. It's pretty cool. The Twin Tails is pretty cool. I don't know. I like her burrowing thing that she does. I think it's kind of unique, I guess, and I like it. Rune Sentinels is average. It's three of the same guys. Not much else to it. Royal Virat Vanguard. Average. Literally gank fight. It's basically the same as fucking Skeleton Lords, except rats. But you have to kill the rats and then kill one specific rat. Royal Rat Authority. Okay. It's an okay boss. It's a big rat, though. Pursuer. I like the design of the Pursuer. It's a good boss. You can kill it earlier. There's more than one you can kill to get better items. I like it, though. Prowling Magus, Magoo, and Congregation. You're okay, I guess. You're not that memorable to me, but I like you. Old Iron King, I'm putting in awesome because it's a big fucking demon sitting in a pool of lava. I'm gonna love it. Old Dragon Slayer, awesome. It's Ornstein. Not much else to say. Nishandra, awesome. I really like Nishandra's design. I think it's cool. It's also part of that 3 in a row boss gauntlet. I like it. Mytha, good. I do think it's cool. I think her holding her own severed head is pretty badass. Actually, that might be enough. I'm putting Mytha in awesome. Because, if you're literally attacking someone, you heal yourself with poison, which usually would kill people. You're holding your own fucking head. Not to mention your head is cut off, plus you're a serpentine. That's pretty fucking metal. Loden Zalin. Good. They're pretty good. They're just kind of reskins of Ava. They're alright. Lost Sinner, good. I like the Lost Sinner. They're alright. I do think it's cool that you can make the fight easier by turning the lights on. That's cool. Fair enough. Looking Glass Knight. Awesome. I love the design of his shield. I love the design of his armor. I love it. I love the fucking setting you fight him in. I just really like it. Guardian Dragon. Good fight, or, no, good fight, actually. Good fight. I like it. It's one of my favorite dragon fights in the game. There's not much else to say about that. I just really like it. Actually, I'm going to move Ludden Zalin down to okay. Giant Lord. Awesome. It is the much better version of the last giant. Not much to say about that. I just really like the last giant. And I like the last giant. Giant Lord's way cooler though. Fume Knight is an okay boss. I mean, there's not much to there's really not much to it, but I do like the design. I like the DLC it's in. It's pretty cool. Flexile Sentry can go in. It's an okay boss. I do think that depending on which size you're fighting, depends on it will change the move set. Will may change maybe how difficult it is depending on what you find to dodge is easier to dodge. I do like how it has two sides. That's pretty cool. The arena gimmick of it filling up with water, slowing you down eventually, and I think decreasing fire damage. That's okay. It kind of adds a little something to the fight, but it's not like memorable. Executioner's Chariot is a good fight. I mean, yeah, sure, gimmicky, goes around in a circle. But I do think that getting to fight the horse one-on-one after the chariot falls off is pretty cool. I like that. Ilana, the squalid queen, is an okay boss. Like, no, I'll put you in good. Like the design, but it's not my favorite boss. The Dragon Rider is. Where did I put the Twin Dragon Riders? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Dragon Rider will go in okay because, well, to be honest, there's really not much else to it. It is the better version of these two because it is one singular one and it's not and it's the original. Demon of Song, I think is a good boss. I like the design of it. If only it didn't look like an uncircumcised dick, would probably be awesome. Not much else. Dark Lurker, I think is awesome. I really like the design of the Dark Lurker. It's pretty cool. Covetous Demon, okay. It looks like Jabba the Hutt. There's not much else to that. Sarah Vargan Grave Robber, good bosses. It gives us the DS2 equivalent of fucking not Ornstein. I almost said Ornstein. What the fuck is his name? Havel. That's his name. I almost forgot his name. Havel. He's cool. I like him. Burnt Ivory King. Awesome. Well, no. He's a good boss. I like him. Belfry Gargoyles. Average. It's aight. Where did I put the Guardian Dragon? Okay. You're okay. Ancient Dragon's an okay fight. You kind of just smack him in the toes. Aldia. Oh my god. Aldia is a fucking good boss. Once again, is in the fucking three bosses in a row circuit. I really like it. Where did I put Ludden Zalin? And okay, yeah. Ava's a good pet. Ava the King's Pet is a good boss. I like it. Vort, good boss. Not super memorable. Well, no, it's pretty memorable. The boss design is pretty good. Boss music's pretty good. I mean, the music for it's pretty good. I like it. Half-Light is okay. Not much to it. Soul of Cinder, I'm gonna say is awesome. It's a recreation of Gwyn. It's Gwyn from in Dark Souls 3. That's about as much as I can say. To me, Slave Knight Gale is a legendary boss. I fucking love Slave Knight Gale. His crossbow, though it doesn't have the best damage, is pretty fucking cool. I will say his thing is pretty cool. I do like it. Sister Fried, awesome. Love the design, love the scythe you get. Pretty cool. Pontiff Sullivan, good boss. I don't know. I just always liked it. Old Demon King, awesome. It's in my favorite area. I think the Smoldering Lake is what it's called. I would have to check. I don't remember the area names the best, but it's in my favorite area. Plus the fact that he has like a last ditch effort attack. Pretty cool. Plus, it's a demon, and it gives you the demon fist, which is just a sick weapon to me. Oh, Cyros, the consumed king, or Saros, Osiros, I don't know. You're a good boss, though. Pretty sure Osiros is the one that gives you the Moonlight Greatsword, I think, in Dark Souls 3. I like it. Nameless King is a fucking legendary boss to me. The whole fight the dragon first, and then fight the king. It's in the Drake's area, or the I don't remember it. What the area is called. You fight him. Cool. Arena's awesome. I don't know. It's pretty cinematic to me. I like it. Lothric. Ho ho ho. Lothric is awesome to me. I love Lothric's design. I love how fucking big he is. I love his sword. His sword is amazing. I don't know. I just really like him. Ludix Gundyr is a good boss. Ludix, or I think it's Ludix. I don't think it's Udix. I think it's Ludix. But Gundyr is a very good starter boss. He's, I think, out of the three, like, first bosses, he is probably one of the harder ones from the 3 game, but he's pretty good. His second phase is kind of awesome. The fact that you literally pull a sword out of his chest and then it comes to life, sick. Wolnir, though Wolnir is a gimmick fight, I think Wolnir is really cool. It's a big fucking skeleton. I'm pretty sure the story behind it, correct me if I'm wrong, is that the bracelets are what are protecting him from being dragged into the abyss, and that's why when you destroy him, that's why he gets like pulled down. I don't know. I really like his design. I like the arena. He's pretty cool. Curse Rotted Great Wood I would put in okay, but I'll put it in good because it gives me one of my favorite boss soul weapons to use. One of my favorite transpose weapons to do. I would usually, if I want to go full boss weapons, I would just kill him as soon as I could. Like, if I wanted to go for a boss weapon build, I would literally use the Hollow Slayer Greatsword up until I'll tell you actually. Champion I would use his sword until you get to the where is it in here? Dragon Slayer armor. And then I would use the Dragon Slayer Great Axe. Because I don't know, I like it. Champion's Grave Tender and the Wolf and it's an okay boss. It's it's an okay boss. It's not the best. It's pretty cool though. I like it. It's fun to do. Fun little side boss to do. I like it. For me, Dragon Slayer armor is awesome. I love the axe. I love the armor design. I love the boss design. I love the fucking meatball butterflies, whatever the fuck they're called. They're pretty cool. The Demon Prince. I'm just realizing that they didn't put the 2 demons in here. So, this one is awesome though. I like how depending on which demon you kill first or which demon you kill last will depend on what moveset the Demon Prince has. Overall, Arena's pretty cool. It's in my favorite DLC of Dark Souls 3 out of the 2. I really like it. Deacons of the Deep is an okay boss. It's average. Actually, no, I'll kick you up to good because you're a boss that allows you to get into Irithyll, and I really like Irithyll. Is it Irithyll? Yeah, Irithyll. Because it doesn't. I think it's Irithyll. Irithyll of the Boreal Valley. Yeah. It allows you to go to Irithyll. So, pretty good. Dark Eater Midir is a fucking legendary boss. To me, baby! My favorite fucking dragon. Out of all of these out of most of the dragons, other than maybe. He's my favorite, actually, out of all of them. Him and the Nameless King are my 2 favorite dragon fights of all of Dark Souls. I just really fucking like them. Dancer of the Boreal Valley is an awesome boss to me. The much more intense version is pretty cool. The weapons you get from them are amazing. The fact that you can fight it way earlier on if you want is amazing. It's a good boss. Crystal Sage is a good boss. I like the Crystal Sage's design. I like some of the weapons you can get from the Crystal Sage. I like the area the Crystal Sage is in and the area of the crystal that's behind the Crystal Sage. I like it. Champion Gundyr will go in Awesome, the much cooler version of Ludic's Gundyr. I love him to death. Gundyr is one of my favorite bosses. Champion Gundyr is my favorite. Is even better than the original Gundyr in mine. Ancient Wyvern is a okay boss. It's a gimmick boss. I don't really like it. Eldritch, good boss. Actually, you'll go in Awesome because you give us access to the Life Hunt Scythe. And then Abyss Watchers is legendary to me. I don't know why. I like their weapons, the weapon they use. I really like their armor. I like how I think they're supposed to be like I think the story behind them is that they're trained to just kill the Abyss, but they see the Abyss in each other, so they just start fighting each other. I think that's pretty cool. And overall, I just really like them. As you can see, I really like the Dark Souls bosses for the most part, except for fucking Bed of Chaos. Other than that, I think they're either average at the least and legendary at the most. I really like them. That's just my opinion on them. Uh, you guys can take a quick look at this if you want to. Other than that, I'll see you. Oh, I should probably do a proper outro. I am, and I always will be the Dishoned Shadow, and I'll see you next time. Bye.